Our very own creative food director, Katelyn Williams, will be picking up where our kitchen vixen, Bianca du Plessis, left off with the kitchen reviews by sacrificing her waistline, and she's incredibly slim, and then all in the name of good food. And today she's going to give us the lowdown on Cape Town's hottest new restaurant. Everyone is talking about this restaurant, the Potluck Club and Gallery by Luke Dale Roberts. Morning, Katelyn.
Morning.
I've been reading the reviews in quite a few of the local papers about this restaurant, and I was a bit perturbed by the name Potluck, because we all know that's just like something that's left over in the fridge.
Yeah, there's been such a buzz around this restaurant, obviously because Test Kitchen has become so famous. Everyone wants to eat there.
And he won the award last year.
So far in advance, you really got to try hard to get a table. And we all know Luke from La Colombe days, where he made it so famous, and everybody wants to eat there as well. So he's really made a name for himself. And when he opened this, I mean, he barely opened Test Kitchen, and then he opened this next door. So everyone was so excited about it. But the name, I think, Zola and I went and ate there last night, and we were chatting to Luke, and he was telling us a bit more about the concept, and because it's quite a unique concept.
Yes.
He's got the people that work in his kitchen, each of them has a dish on the menu, which is quite unique for chefs to do. They don't really put the spotlight on their kitchen team.
That's true.
Yeah, so I really like that concept. And yeah, we asked him what he, the name behind it and everything. So I think it's best if he explains. So we've got a little interview with him lined up.
So let's take a look. Well, it looks like we're going to get that in a few seconds. What did you guys manage to eat?
Because
the menu, I have to just hold this up.
It's a really stunning menu.
There's two.
So the whole idea is that they are small, like global-inspired dishes. So it's not a three-course sit-down menu. It's more like sort of tapas kind of food, and the whole thing is sharing. And
that's where the potluck comes from.
Yes, yeah. So it's inspired by the 50s American thing where a potluck is everyone brings different dishes to the table. Yes, and you all share, and you have a variety of dishes rather than one or two, for instance. And we started off with crispy curried celery leaves. Like celery leaves.
Crispy curried celery leaves?
So they're deep fried, and they've got this amazing like curry flavor to them, and really, really unique. Something I've never tasted before, and we love that.
Now, before we get to the rest, I've got Luke Dale Roberts' interview ready to tell us more about the Potluck Club, and then I want to find out more about what you guys had for main and dessert, and about the fabulous competition that we have. Yes. Let's take a look at the reason behind the name, the Potluck Club.
Potluck means it's basically when, in the old days, when people used to have a party and everyone used to bring a pot to the party, and then it would get shared amongst everyone else. So I thought it was quite a nice name. I thought it had quite a nice ring about it, and I like the idea that it would be sharing, and that also the people that work with me would have an opportunity to bring something to the table. It's my style of food. I've used the chefs around me, Wes, Nick, Ashley, Ivor, the chefs that have worked with me for some time, and we've talked about dishes we've done in the past, dishes that inspire us, and then so that's part of the whole kind of creative journey, is everyone else bringing something to the table, something new,
Now, it looks amazing, Katelyn, and it looks like you guys had loads of fun there last night.
We did.
What was the main dishes that you had, and what stood out for you?
Okay, so they just sent us a whole lot of stuff, and Zola and I, we had a bit of a debate, with our gourmet talk, and the favourites for us were, we had mushrooms on toast, which was brioche, and it had this beautiful, like sticky sherry port glaze on it with pan-fried mushrooms, and it was just incredible. We loved that. It was, Zola still closed her eyes in delight when she tasted
and she
it.
smiled.
Yeah, so we loved that. There was also tartare, which, people aren't really fond of tartare.
It's not a South African thing.
Yeah, I was
popular.
also a little bit, tartare isn't one of those things that I would order usually, but this was outstanding. The seasoning was perfect. Would not have changed a thing about it. It was delicious. And we had, there was a fish dish, king clip, that arrived sizzling at the table. And, the thought that's gone behind the actual plating, and even though it's so rustic, the food, it's still done, there's little lime wedges on the side, and it's served in these beautiful plates that Luke's gone and sourced. And, it's the thought behind it. And then the dessert, we had a tapioca pudding, which was also incredible, with a passion fruit sorbet.
That's not something we're very familiar with, yeah?
Yeah, so you see, he's taken sort of unusual dishes, but he's kept it really simple and focused focused on the flavour, and they're really, really punchy dishes, yeah.
It sounds awesome, and you can win a chance to go there.
Yes.
A meal for two.
Yes.
Do you know the details?
Yes, yeah, so you can just SMS win and to the SMS line. And
33728 with your name and city.
And we've got, a dinner for two lined up, so you can go and enjoy it as well, as much as I did.
And if you have been there, let us know on our Facebook page. Katelyn, thank you so much. Looking forward to catching up with you next week.
I'm giving it 4 espresso coffees.
Oh yeah, hoeveel espresso koppies?
4.
Daar sê dankie Katelyn. Dis espresso hier op SABC3.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.